again, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to yet another episode of Renegades React. Today we are going to be doing the Disney's Artemis Fowl teaser trailer. I don't know a damn thing about this.
I don't.
I know it's a book, but I've never heard or read anything about it.
What do?
Artemis Fowl is a series of 8 science fiction fantasy novels written by Irish author, I'm going to say this wrong, Eoin Colfer.
Let me see.
E-O-I-N.
Let me see. Eoin Colfer.
Okay.
Eoin
Featuring
Colfer.
the criminal mastermind Artemis Fowl II. The series has received positive critical reception and generated huge sales. It has also originated graphic novel adaptations. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I never...
Yeah, I've heard the name, but I didn't know anything about it. So.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know anything about it either, but if it's impressed Disney enough to where they're willing to buy the rights to the books...
Might be pretty good.
Might be. You never know. Disney's on a bit of a roll here recently.
Plus, we have the advantage of if this looks interesting, we haven't read the books, so we can go see it with an open mind and not have to be like, no, it was ruined because it wasn't nearly as good as the books.
Yeah.
So we can actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like I did Ready Player One because I hadn't read the book.
Same.
So.
I never read the book either, but I had the book spoiled for me a little bit.
Somebody texted me about the new Cowboy Bebop live action. I was like, yes, I know, they're going to ruin it. And they were like, oh, yeah, like they did with Ready Player One. And I was like, actually, I liked it Ready Player One because I hadn't read the book. And they were like, oh, okay. But, yeah, I've seen the anime for Cowboy Bebop, so I'm probably going to hate this live action.
Well,
so.
Here's the thing. If there's two main differences between Cowboy Bebop and Death Note that I think is going to make a huge difference. Number one, it's not a culture clash. Because Death Note, they adapted the characters to where they were all in America.
Yeah.
Whereas...
the entire story took place in Japan, and they made a trip to America for a specific story part.
Yes.
So.
Whereas Cowboy Bebop is a multifaceted cast.
Yeah.
That also
it's a melting
is
pot cast.
Yeah, it's in space, and the main characters are like Spike Spiegel and Faye Valentine are white, and Jet is African American, and Ed is Ein's a friggin' Welsh corgi.
Ed's definitely like
Ed
got like really tan skin, but I think it might be because Ed was living on a desert planet.
Probably.
So I don't really know.
Well, she was living on Earth, so originally when they found her, she was on Earth.
Oh, it was on Earth, but yeah, it was like a desert area, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is where meteor strikes were very frequent. I think that's where her father accidentally left her behind. Which, okay, if they actually give this to a good director, I'm hoping they do, because my ideal director for it was Damien Chazelle, because Damien Chazelle is a jazz musician and a director, so
that'd be falling. Oh
yeah, and he understands jazz, and
so I'm sure it's going to be hard to get the original music for the movie.
You'd think so, but actually, the masters are owned by Yoko Kanno, so Yoko Kanno can give them permission to redo the music. Because if they do that one scene from Jupiter Jazz without Goodnight Julia, where you see Grin playing in the bar and Faye sitting at the bar, if they don't have that scene in there, that scene set the tone for that planet perfect. You could not have set up you could not have come up with a more ideal setup for letting people know exactly how harsh and how cruel that planet was, and how cold and difficult life was there.
Yeah. Just
from that one salvo of Grin's saxophone playing in the distance, and the piano accompaniment, along with there were no words spoken, and that was the beautiful thing. No words were spoken, but yet the story was told so effortlessly. And if they get a director who's capable of doing that, who can not only any director can set up a good shot, but if they can tell a good story that goes with that shot without saying words, I'm hoping.
One
Netflix,
of the other things too is I think they're...
Please God, do not disappoint me.
Your best bet, Netflix, is going to be to at least 2-part, if not trilogy, this. Because it's like how many episodes? How many episodes is it?
20. It's 26.
26.
There's some you can cut out because they're filler.
Yeah, but like with a 26 episode series, I would say you should at least cut it in half. Like do a part 1 and a part 2 because it's going to be hard to cram enough of it in. Yeah, I mean, but they're doing a movie. They've said already, so. Damn it. I mean, yeah, like. Don't try to cram the entire story into one movie. No. It's not going to work well.
No. Instead, you know what I'd do? I would do...
I would honestly do like the formation of the entire group, and then maybe rearrange it so that like, there's a previous like antagonist that you could use for the first film. Well, and then switch it off, to the conclusion of the series.
At the end of it,
second one.
No, at the end of here's what I think they should do. If they do a trilogy, the first film should be Episode 1. Through Ballad of the Fallen Asteroid Blues to Ballad of the Fallen Angels, because Asteroid Blues, that's a great setup for Spike and Jet, and then of course you have Honky Tonk Woman, which brings in Faye, and then you have Ballad of the Fallen Angels, which brings in Vicious, and you have the lead into the primary antagonist of the entire trilogy, and it ends.
I guess you could get away with not introducing Ed in the first part.
Well, no, what you can do is like have a hint of Ed. Like, show Ed's, like, little thing popping up on Jet's monitor and, like, skimming around and, like, looking and just, like, and then, like, the little smile comes across the screen and then the person, then Ed notices Jet's coming. It's just, like, the smile happens and then disappears. Yeah. That'd be a good hint as to Ed. And I think that would be enough to tide people over until the next film. Yeah. And then when the second film starts, you start out with just the basic part of the second arc of the story that leads into Jupiter Jazz, which is the second time that Spike faces Vicious. Yeah. And Vicious gets away again, and there's so much stuff they can do, man, and I'm hoping that they do it justice. I'm really hoping they do, because
I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I think it's possible for them to maybe surprise me, but. Like, I'm going to be the Ben on this one, and I'm going to be real cynical about this. This is
no, that's fine. This
is hands down my favorite anime series, possibly my favorite series in general.
Mine too, probably.
So they're going to have to be fucking impressive for me to at least be like, yeah, it was okay. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. But before then, before we can talk about that anymore, we have to watch this trailer. Disney's Artemis Fowl. Yeah. Let's look at it and see what happens. Let's see what it's all about. Here we go.
Our world has never been in more danger. Human greed is what drove us underground all those years ago. To escape from your
beautiful visuals,
rapacious appetite.
Some sort of black metal vocalist for the narrator.
I warn you, boy. You are not prepared for the truth. Behind what you seek.
Whoa. Okay. I'm seeing some interesting runic symbols there.
Artemis Fowl.
Okay. You have piqued my interest.
I still don't know, like,
you have my curiosity.
Anything else about it than what I knew before we watched it, but
same.
Well, you have my curiosity.
It's one of those things where I'm leery about trailers like this now, because this was basically me where, like, I had not read Valerian, and when that trailer came on, I was like, ooh, oh, this looks cool as shit, you know. And then obviously we all know how it turned out.
Yeah, Luc Besson. It suffered from Luc Besson syndrome.
Yeah, it was the prettiest like most
Also,
visually and stunning shitty movie I've ever seen.
All style, no substance.
Yeah. So I mean, this looks really cool. Like I was like, ooh, neat, But I got no idea how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah.
It is Disney at least, so I mean,
well,
it's probably got a little better chances, hopefully.
who's to say it won't do good? I mean, I don't know.
It's directed by Kenneth
Branagh. Okay. Kenneth Branagh.
What has he done?
He did the first Thor movie, and he's done a bunch of Shakespearean films and a few things. He's done some interesting work. I will definitely say that. However, I don't know the level of which he's actually going to do on this. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who does know? Hey, Disney knows, and they seem to have a fairly decent judge of entertainment as of this moment, because you've got. I mean,
well, there is the whole Star Wars thing.
In all honesty, that's not them. That's actually Kathleen Kennedy.
Okay.
Lucasfilm is its own separate entity. I'm talking like the Disney live-action films, for the most part.
Yeah.
I know Beauty and the Beast has its problems, glaring ones.
I mean, basically the last time that they adapted something that I didn't really know anything about, which I don't think there was actually that much previously for me to know about, it was just based off of a ride at Disneyland, which was Pirates. And
the first one was good.
Yeah, I love Pirates. Like, it was badass. So, I mean, I'm not going to say that this couldn't possibly be another, like, what is this? Oh, that's badass. Who knows? We'll have to see, I guess. So I'm assuming there'll probably be more trailers to come that'll hopefully tell us some more about what the hell's supposed to be going on in this.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was just kind of like, it was a little more than a teaser trailer, but it was still kind of vague. So I don't really know what exactly what they were trying to convey is happening yet.
I mean, we still don't know anything about Artemis Fowl either, so. Like the original source.
I
might see about picking up like the first book at some point, just to like not read the whole series or anything yet, just to keep to my advantage of like, I haven't read anything but the first book, so.
Oh shit, I didn't notice this. 47,000 likes, 12,000 dislikes. Wonder what the primary complaints are.
They should have left this alone. Is this an unnecessarily late April Fool's joke?
I don't know.
I gave this a like when I clicked on it, and now give this a dislike as I click off. This isn't Artemis Fowl. This is likely a mediocre story set with a premise similar to Artemis Fowl.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, really, I don't know. Guys, if you're going to come after us on this, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know anything about Artemis Fowl.
Yeah,
it's
like literally.
It's just I'm basing this upon everything I've seen. I may look more into Artemis Fowl, the book series, see what I think of it.
From what people are saying, it looks like we would have a better chance of actually liking this if we stayed away from the books beforehand.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I can say at this point with this trailer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got my hands up, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Our reaction is, we don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
I do not know, sir.
Why is there bacon in the soap? Wait, no, that's not what he said. I don't know. He asked him a question. He's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
So when he asked him why there's bacon in the soap, he just says, I made it myself.
Jesus. Okay, well, that's... so what do you all think about this? I mean, I know some of you are probably going to be down there saying, this is a disgrace, it's terrible, all this and all that. Let us know why. Let us know why you think it is a terrible thing. And also let us know if you think we should watch this, or if we should just, hit the panic button and steer clear of it. I don't know. So let us know what you think in the comments down below, and also don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to, like I said, comment down below. And if
visit the Discord.
Oh yeah, visit the Discord, visit our Patreon. We really would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, Caleb.